Hello, everyone. I'm Allison, and welcome to my weekly meltdowns coverage of Big Brother 25. This is a Sunday night show. We're going to talk about Sunday night's episode and everything that has been going on the live feed since Friday night. This is a live feed warning spoiler show. So if you don't want to know things, go back. Come back later, or just don't come back. We've got Kylan in the chat, Joseph in the chat, guys, and Juan. Thank you so much for joining us. I have the wonderful Kim Tina with us. Andrew, hopefully, he's back from the Nethers, and Jackie. We've got a little special guest. So I'm so excited to talk about everything that has been going on. But first, this is a special crew tonight. We are the special Bye Bye Bitches. And we decided, Andrew, that you're our honorary bitch. So,
Allison, I'm obviously doing something right. I'm on a call with three of the most beautiful, amazing women that I know. So I'm obviously doing something right in life to be even graced with the presence of you three tonight. So I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time, and I'm excited to get into some Big Brother with these three.
I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time.
Okay, and two great people and Allison is what I meant to say.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. I knew that. You're so full of shit.
Don't forget, we've got a special guest down there with Jackie.
He's your little baby.
Hello. Say hi, Jordan. You gonna give another smile? Give another one? There you go.
Hello. Say, who are these people?
I love
it. Oh, all right. So, pressure cooker was the record I just want to start out was not beaten, correct? There was 3 or 4 minutes that it missed the mark.
Close.
I was like, I saw that pop up on the screen. I was like, are you at like 3 minutes?
You could have waited?
Like, Cameron, you couldn't have hung on for 3 more damn minutes? Did it even count by then?
Wait, when they put the graphic up, though, I mean, it was 14 hours. I think it was like an hour and 3 minutes difference.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was looking more at the minutes and the seconds.
A lot of the people that I've seen has said 3 minutes was what missed it, but I do think it was an hour. I don't think it was that as close as everyone made it out.
I mean, Jen is on Twitter, and she's like, no, we were like an hour longer. They had to have held on for longer than that. So,
yeah.
And I'll take Jen's word on it.
She was there. I have to say, I had no intentions of watching the pressure cooker all night Thursday, but I went to bed with my TV on. I put my eye mask on and lay there with my cats and just would wake up and look every once in a while. And then they really threw me off with the heavy metal strobe light. That woke me up at one point. What is this? What is it?
Seriously.
Yeah, Allison, you were here when the original pressure cooker happened. What did you think of the adaptations made to this season's pressure cooker compared to the original NBB6?
First of all, the original, I like the fact that other house guests could talk to them and show them support. I like that the HOHO got to, suck on a long neck and talk, and get and drink. I like the interaction, people getting to speak, people getting drunk, inside the pressure cooker. I mean, it was things like that I really like. I liked that they all kind of, you could either face them or not. I didn't like how everyone was in an open circle and everyone was facing each other. Who gives a rat's ass about a box of snakes? Nobody cares. That was nothing. Release some flies, whatever. But I just, I wish they would have stuck a little bit more to the original concept, because some people were even talking about Janelle on the other side of Kaser putting her hand up on there to show him support. I mean, maybe if some of these people had some support, but then again, this is a different generation playing. I mean, these people, the people in Big Brother 6 were not as scared as the people that play. I don't know, maybe I'm alone. I feel like people play more based on fear than they did back in the day. I don't know, but that's just kind of my kind of, I actually went back and watched that episode. It's Big Brother 6, episode 16. I suggest watching episodes 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 because that's what I did. And I was like, oh my God, I miss the old days so bad. I mean, Howie going after Busto is like the greatest thing. It's so wrong. It's terrible, but it's great. It's great. Okay. That's
Well,
my 2 cents.
one of the things with it, I think that one of the reasons they had them all facing inward, so they're kind of facing each other, might have been an attempt to accommodate Matt since he
Yeah.
can read lips, but which would be great in theory, kind of level the playing field for him with everybody else, except when you turn the lights off and it's completely dark.
Yeah, that doesn't.
That makes
Yeah.
absolutely no sense if they were trying to accommodate him. I think another thing that made it maybe not quite as stressful or as much tension in it is in 6. It was a matter of an hour or so after Kesar came back into the game that immediately the pressure cooker started. And he wasn't going to let go until he made a deal with Jen that she went back on. And I love Kesar, but no, you just came back in the house. What are you doing making a deal like that? So that made the deal with in the pressure cooker this year not quite, and we'll get to it, I know, but not quite as impactful.
It was missing that
as it
dramatic
was with
factor.
Kesar.
Yeah, it was missing that kind of that Kaser had coming back in the house. Yeah, for sure.
And the excitement by Janelle and Howie.
Mhm.
And if you have not watched it yet, anybody watching this, please go watch Sharon's
Yes.
podcast
Mhm.
with the season 6 reunion. She had 8 of them on there. She had April and Rachel on and off, and Jen, Howie, James Ryan was on there. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to remember off the top
And
of my head.
And that's
Kesar,
Sharon Tharps, THARPS. Sharon
yes,
Tharps. You can look her up on Twitter. I'm sorry, I don't know her handle off the top of my
but
head.
it was really an amazing interview, and there were a lot of things revealed about their interactions with each other during that time and how they actually really got along. The nerd herd actually really did get along with everyone, but they just they were against each other. They got along fine in the house until people started drinking, which was fine, and all the more reason for alcohol in the house.
That's why you need to go back and watch these episodes because it's great.
Oh yeah, Bo, all of that is
Yeah.
amazing.
And he was still drinking in the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bo was drinking in the podcast.
Bo still seems salty. Like it's been 18 years and he's like still got an axe to grind with some people. And I'm so here for it.
You know,
Absolutely. But yet he was in Janelle's wedding.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, so I loved it. I loved it. And when Jen was talking about the fact that after the show, her father had to fly to LA. She had somebody threatened her with, I wish I had 2 bombs in case one didn't work to blow you up. And she was so scared leaving the house that her father flew to LA to fly her back home to Texas because the threats were that bad and malicious and everything. And so you really have to, I would really very strongly suggest you watch the podcast. And Kesar's response to that was really incredible. The words that he had to say about the fans and what they do and shouldn't do. So it was really good. A great hour, guys.
I really loved it.
Yeah, I going on to the actual comp itself, back to the comp itself, I agree with a lot of what you two said. Allison, I actually didn't mind it being secluded with them coming out in 3 because of the fact that they were able to watch it in the house. Like, I thought that was so cool right there at the end where they're like, what deal is being made? Oh, no, she wouldn't make a deal. Oh, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. So they showed them just enough to increase that paranoia level within the house, but not enough to actually give anything away. And so it made the deals more fun for me, in my opinion. The snakes were dumb. The pressure cooker prize was hilarious.
Oh my God! Yeah,
Um,
you actually look. Bowie actually got a pressure cooker. She was like, "Whoa!"
The snakes were dumb. The concert I actually liked because like that's truly like that would annoy the crap out of me and make me want to let go of my freaking button. So I liked some of those aspects to the change in that. I'm just upset that Allison isn't the one that won the year-long subscription to Paramount Plus
Let me tell
because
you
we know
something,
she
man.
needs it.
I'm funding that.
But I actually thought that the adaptations were good to bring the pressure cooker into the new era, into the new age, without doing anything crazy. I just the snakes was dumb. That was the stupidest thing. Like that was dumb.
Yeah, Beth had tweeted out, "How did they get a box full of Nicoles?" Oh, that was a little funny.
I'll say there were some in this episode for me. There were some people that rose high onto my likability radar, and there were some people that dropped a whole lot lower for me. I love America. I love her. I love America, and I love America and Corey together. And I'm normally very anti-showmance, but I love every single bit of that and that segment. And this is like our first date. And like she's like, he's really not good at flirting, and he does a really bad flirting line. Like, I'm obsessed with these two. What are your thoughts on Corey and America?
Can we call them Comerica Bank? I want them to have that name.
Comerica Bank.
Yeah.
Well, has he ever made a deposit though? Anyone?
Oh.
Did he withdraw?
Has he made a withdrawal? Does he make what's happening?
I think we have enough deposits going on in the house.
Yeah, we'll talk about that too in the spoilers. Holy shit!
But I don't know. I just really love these two. And America gets higher and higher for me every single week.
Them, yeah.
She feels like a true fan, like a true super fan, and she really has done her research and she came prepared.
Mm-hmm. But yet she's still getting into showmance.
They were the only two that when Kesar came on the screen and Corey goes, "What up, Kesar?" And it's like, well, thank God somebody threw that in there because nobody else, other people were like, "Oh, what is the pressure cooker? And who's that?"
God.
And it's like, oh my God, how do you not know Kesar and you're on the show? I would have been doing so much research if I wasn't familiar with it. And let me tell you, he's like a good wine. He has aged so well. What up, Kesar?
If I had been in the pressure cooker and I won that competition, I would have been, all right, I'm going to take my finger off this button. Only have one thing to say. What up, Kesar? And I would have done that as a tribute to. I just would have done it. Why not?
So hold on. I have to address B Bean's comment over here that America would not give Corey the time of day outside of the house, and I don't agree with that. America just seems so true to me. She seems so like. The fact, I feel like she would kind of go for the nerdy guy, right? Like, I really feel like that's kind of America's personality. So I don't agree with you, BB. And I really think that she's just a genuine person.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love America. Okay. I think that she is great for the show. She really is. I think that there's nobody in her age bracket that's knowledgeable about the game, that is fun, that all of that stuff. Corey is quite a bit younger than her. He's 6 years younger than her, and not a big deal. Okay. But it's the maturity difference. And I'm speaking from experience here. because my ex-husband was 6 years younger than me. So, there's definitely a little bit of a difference there. But you know what? For being in the house, have fun, enjoy yourselves, go ahead and have a flirtmance. That's fine with me.
Yeah, but sir, we were talking about Suri is not having this Jared and Blue thing. Man, she's just like, she's like, you need to stop. Like, you are not in love. You stop. It's just, and I think it's damaging Jared and Blue hanging out and being all lovey-dovey, spreading their seeds all over the place. It's just
In their secrets.
And we'll get to that later.
secrets. Yeah, okay.
In their
Yes.
secrets. Let's not just talk about the seed. I don't care about the seed as much as I care about the secret.
Yeah.
I don't even
And
know why
we'll
I
get
used
to
the word
that.
seed
Somebody better
came
be getting a
up.
freaking spanking in that house by their mothers, all I'm freaking saying. And take the damn belt off and do, spanking.
We want to see some ass a whooping.
Okay, but now Suri, everyone says she's got an unfair advantage having Jared there, which I agree with to some degree, but I also think it's a disadvantage because she's having to keep an eye on her son and keep him reined in to stay with her. But she is the only person in that house that has an alliance with every other person in the house, between For Real, the 7 Deadly Sins, the Legend 25.
Can't keep up, man.
Every single, and she was talking about how she needs a Rolodex to keep track of this stuff. She does, because she's got her hands in every single cookie jar, which is so surreal and works out great on a 39-day show. But how well is that going to wait till, we're hitting another couple evictions and we're getting to jury? I think that her jury management is amazing. So I think she's got herself set up right now. But boy, if people start comparing notes, they're going to get rid of her ahead of Jared, which is an absolute crime. They need to go and arrest that whole house if they get rid of her ahead of Jared.
Jared needs to go. He just needs.
Because he's got no game.
He has no game. He is a huge roadblock for Suri's success in this game. I think if there were no Jared, Suri would be a shoo-in to win because she's such a strong social player. Jared being there is just he's in the way for me right now. And I know he was my first pick and I wanted him to win. That was before I knew his mama was in the house. I need one or the other, but since Jared's been sucking Jared, I'm happy for him to go. She's gonna eat him alive if she has an opportunity to. I hope. I hope she realizes that him in the game is bad for her game. Just go. He doesn't need to be here.
Allison,
I just want to pull this up real quick.
I have no idea. Tyler is potentially going to be out this week.
I'm so excited.
Andrew, you're down to one. Matt's sitting in a pretty decent position right now. He's come out of it. But Allison, I have no idea how the hell.
Girl, we said this Thursday. I don't either. I said it Thursday night. We were laughing so hard about it. I said, I don't know how. I am still standing with all three of them. But you know what? Team Jackie, Team Allison, but the girls.
We are doing it.
We're doing pretty good.
Kirsten let me down.
I don't know, man. It's just I told Tyler, I don't have a problem with you picking from Red or Cerise since you lost Luke.
Nope.
And
I had a problem with it.
Well, it wasn't his fault. And he just refused. So he could have had someone, but that T-shirt's about to be made this Thursday when he's got nobody. Because last year, we won and had to have that T-shirt made for him.
Joseph, I agree with you. I think Beth has a really strong team on there. But okay, so think about this. I was looking back through all the seasons, and there were, for the most part, about 5 or 6, maybe 7 really, really strong players. They knew the game. They knew Big Brother. They came in with strategy and an idea on how to play. And the other 10 or so were recruits that learned about Big Brother during the casting process and while they were sequestered. So this season, can you pull up your graphic again?
Yeah, let me grab it. Hold on. Tyler usually
So
does
this
this.
season, really,
There we go.
when you look at it,
Mhm.
okay, Felicia was a fan. Izzy was not a fan, but did her homework.
Mhm.
Cameron, fan. America, fan. Mimi, not a super fan, but a fan. And Cameron, not a super fan, but fan. And Riley, fan. What is that right there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Mimi, 7.
Wow.
So this year fits right in with the same pattern they do every year. We're going to put 6 strong people, 7 strong people in there. And everybody else, you better learn the game because you're playing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's just my team. I don't know. It's a mystery. Everybody's Allison. How do you?
No.
I don't know. I really.
Joseph, Sari was not a fan. She was familiar. She knew Big Brother players because
Yeah,
of
she
all
knows
the
people.
players.
Yeah.
But she was definitely a casual, and she was only a casual after Survivor.
Yeah.
After her
And-
first season of Survivor.
Juan, Riley was not a recruit. Riley was a fan. She might have been recruited, but she was a fan.
She was a
She
fan,
was
yeah.
recruited, but she was a fan. And there's a difference. There's recruits like, in this case, Blue. Recruit, but not a fan, but had to learn the game.
Yeah.
And then you've got a recruit like Riley, who was a fan. They just happened to have approached her, as opposed to her initially applying.
It kills me.
So I talked about how Corey and
It just kills
America,
me.
Corey and America went up on my radar. The other 2, I think, went down on my list a whole lot in tonight's episode and this week. But I can't really say they were down on my list because they never were really up on my list. Izzy and Cameron, Jesus, Izzy can't. There's no poker face with Izzy.
Oh,
There's
yeah, no.
There's
I
just
love it.
no poker face. And Cameron, like, I get what he's trying to do, but to nominate Blue and Jag makes no sense in a grand scheme of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. And Red's kind of like figuring that out, right? Like Red's like, hey, whoa. But like these noms are horrible nominations for their game.
Absolutely. Andrew, he could have nominated, if he wanted Jag as his target, he could have nominated America with him because they're tight. And definitely Jag would have gone home. If he wanted Blue as his target, he should have put Jared on the block next to her.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? Blue would go home. But putting the 2 of them on, I was like, oh, bad decision
For him
making.
to even target either of those 2 doesn't make sense for me in the scheme of the game.
And they're saying it's going to get dirty, but you're not getting dirty.
No, he didn't do
At all.
He played Cherie, Felicia, and Izzy's game this week. That's all he did.
Yes, he did.
That's all he's done is play their game. And like, I know Cherie's this mastermind, but like Red's like the Izzy red flags are there because she's just a bad player. Izzy's just a bad. And I know I was in the Nether region on Thursday, but I had internet issues. But the Heisem Izzy conversations Thursday night and those were so cringe.
Can I hug you?
Cringe. Izzy can't hide her emotions. She can't keep her mouth
She's
shut.
so emotional, yeah.
And it's just like,
Right?
like when you're in an alliance with Cameron, he wins HOH, and you're like, your boy won, and you're all looking disappointed. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that was stupid. Your boy won. Izzy, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Just stop it.
But she's kept what could have otherwise been boring, exciting. I love her on the feeds.
Kim, I'm living for your cat right now. Your cat is everything behind you. I'm sorry, I can't help.
Hi, Benny. Yeah. Okay.
It's just, you're right. She's entertaining. She's just not a good game player. And if it wasn't for Sari, I don't think she'd still be here.
That's what makes her so good. It's like she is such an ass kiss. I'm sorry, but it's like Sari could have a pimple on her butthole, and Izzy would be like, "I will strike that for you."
Did you see Joseph in the comments saying Izzy Fields?
Yes.
Is it Izzy Fields, Felicia Fields, and Jared Fields?
It's about to be Matt Fields.
But right now, yeah, we've got a new adoptee with Matt Fields over there.
Matt Fields, yes.
And we're about to have a grandbaby.
A grandbaby, Blue Fields.
We want to get into spoilery stuff.
Strawberry Fields.
Strawberry.
Strawberry Fields. We're going to get into some feedy stuff that's been going on this week, and if you don't want to know about it, just go ahead and turn it off now. But we've got feelings.
Joseph, the Fields 4 could be a reality show.
It could be.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Okay, so look at who went out when. Number one, I didn't realize that Jared went out first. I thought that for whatever reason, I thought Sari was the first one out. So Jared goes out. Because of Jared going out, the snakes get unleashed. Part of those snakes were real. Part of them were not. They were fake. But
what was I supposed
to
do?
Nothing.
They were supposed to scare people, I guess.
Was Indiana Jones in there? I didn't see no Harrison Ford.
No, I know. And then Sari right after, and she gets a 6-pack of beer. And she's like, I don't even drink beer. I want a fruity drink. You know, she was waiting for someone to give her a lounge chair and an umbrella drink. Yeah. And then Izzy, who brought on the concert, which I thought was kind of cool. You know what, with her being a professional flautist.
Is it flutist or flaut? Your cat's airing it out right now, and I'm so here for it.
Flautist. The cat flower with the flower.
Yeah.
You can tell he's a feeds watcher because he's trying to get busy on the couch.
He's watching the feeds. He's like, I need to watch. Just leave the feeds on, Mama.
Let go. Thank you. Anyway, this is Benny, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know. And yeah, he's probably going to air it out here in just a few minutes because he sleeps on his back. But what can I say? But anyway, so the three of them go out first. Let's get Benny. Okay, let's get back on track.
I'm sorry, like a little 13-year-old boy over here.
What is happening?
You let him know. Yeah, let Allison know.
Hyland, thank you so much for the $5 donation. I wish Jared was playing better, but he's playing a different game.
He's playing like Benny. He's playing like Benny.
He's playing like
I'm going to change his name to Jared in just a minute. I'm going to bleach out the blanket, but we'll get there too. And then after that, so then the second group that went was Bowie, who got the pressure cooker. And you know what? I wouldn't expect fake excitement over a pressure cooker for the kitchen. But at the same time, I thought, it's kind of bitchy thing for them to edit in what she's like, oh, yay, a pressure cooker. It's like, whatever. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Who is Bowie?
You know, that's the chick with the Australian accent, the 40-something barrister that
who said she was gonna lie and say she was 35.
Yeah,
I haven't seen her since episode 1, so I forgot who she was.
35.
That's okay.
Since her intro package came out, I didn't know. I haven't seen her, so
yeah.
like,
so
she gets in the nether region, and it was never even aired.
Nobody's going to the nether region.
She went to the nether region, and it was never even aired.
We never saw any of that.
That's how insignificant. And she's second in my draft.
I mean, if they're going to go to Julie's nether region and then never talk about it again, sorry, Les. Shit happens, you know.
Surprise! The Nether region is Rob Gronkowski's cruise ship because that's also hasn't been mentioned since the
Ever again. I'm waiting for them to refer to the backyard as Julie's Lady Garden pretty soon too. So, you know. Oh yay! They opened the door to the Lady Garden.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm sorry to distract you. It's just like Bowie has gotten like zero airtime. She is so irrelevant in this game.
But she's on the feeds though a little bit, I've noticed. Like
A little bit now since Cam's been HOH.
Yeah.
She's sucking up to Cam a little bit, but yeah, she's still sucking on Felicia and Cerie's ass, whatever.
is your
Yeah.
cat neutered?
Good God, Allison.
I'm sorry, I'm just
Can we talk? Okay, so now we're talking about Kim's cat's Nether region. Can we
Okay,
focus in off of
Benny's-
the kitty cat, Allison? Can we focus in off of the kitty cat?
Benny's Nether region is taken care of. And then we had Matt who got the callback. So that was the flies because they had the flies in season 6 too.
Yeah.
So yes, they did. And he's going to close those blinds in a hot minute
needs to
here.
close them legs.
Allison.
I'm gonna mute myself. I can't. I'm sorry.
Ow! Ow! Hold on. Stop it.
Do
Let go. Let go.
I forgot what I was
Thank
going to
you.
say. I'm so tired.
my
I have
God.
ADD. I apologize.
Boy, I got a man
And then
for you.
finally, Red with the first decent prize. He got the Paramount Plus with Showtime for a year.
Does that come with a
And-
22-inch plasma TV?
He got a home theater system. And I'm thinking, okay, they should have just given him Paramount Plus for life. But then again, I also think every alumni should have Paramount Plus for life. But whatever.
Yes, Valencia, we have gone off the rails.
It's what's
Yes.
new?
Sorry, hold on. It's my son, and I just hung up on him. See how important you guys are?
I do the same thing. I mute.
And then the third group that went out was Corey, who got the PB&J have-nots.
I love that. I love
that.
I'm excited
Yeah.
about the
Throwback
PBJ.
to PB&J. Blue gets $1,000 and bitches about the $1,000. And then, and then Jag unleashed the stench. And they all went back into the house as they were released, saying how bad their, America and Mimi were taking their extensions out.
I heard about it. I saw on the feeds. Can I ask you something about a stench? How much longer we got to watch him prance around that gosh damn chicken outfit? I mean, how long is he in that thing? I
It's
can't
a
take
week,
it.
so that would be like right now on the
We
feed.
done?
Coming out of it today or tomorrow.
Oh, he came out of it the other day.
That poor
Friday,
man. He came out of the
Friday
chicken
night.
suit in a pressure cooker competition in a chicken suit.
I was surprised because he got the chicken suit Thursday night. Benny, stop it! Don't be rude. He got the chicken suit Thursday night, and so I thought that he would be out of it for the pressure cooker, but they didn't let him out until Friday night.
So let's get into some live feeds and away from Benny for a minute. We do know Cameron nominated, and we found that out tonight, Blue and Jag. And then we had the veto competition, and gosh, God, can we put the cats away, ladies and gentlemen?
I'm paying attention, I promise.
She was going to watch. She was
And
going to watch.
I moved.
And
so
then,
that-
and then we had the power of veto. I just want everyone to know that Tyler comes on telling us Cameron won the power of veto in our chat. Tyler was mistaken. I love any point that I can point out that Tyler was wrong. And we found out that it was actually,
red.
and the better part is Allison corrected him.
With a picture.
Better. That
Picture.
it was Red that won the power of veto. Are we expecting live feed watchers? Are we expecting any change in the ceremony tomorrow? Are we expecting the noms to stay the same? What are we hearing? What are we thinking?
They're gonna stay the same for sure. I think Red's gonna do
We're
whatever
not-
Cameron wants him to do.
We're not backdooring anybody. I'm sorry,
No.
I can't. Feeling.
Not, not that I've heard. From what I see, from what I have seen, Red is not going to use the POV. Kim, are
Nah.
you seeing anything that would make you think any differently?
Is Red going to use the power of veto? Kim?
I'm sorry. I keep seeing his leg coming.
I'm
over
trying,
here,
ladies and
so
gentlemen.
I'm trying
I
to
am
ignore him.
trying. Tyler, I am trying.
Andrew is Tyler tonight. He's going to send him a 3-paragraph apology.
Do I think Red will use it? I think that Red will not use it because Red is really strong into the Legend 25 alliance. And I think that he knows, even though Cameron's saying, I don't think it's the right time to go after Izzy, I think that Red wants to build some trust with Izzy by saying, see, I wanted to make sure that you felt secure. So I really don't think he's going to use it. I think he's going to leave noms the same. And if I were to speculate, especially if word gets out about, rock, paper, scissors under the blanket, I think that Blue will be gone. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be Cameron's target. I think it's going to be Blue out the door.
So let's get into why. We have this couch scenario last night, and they sit on a shower stool under a blanket on a couch, and they do things that will not air on Thursday night's show.
That release bodily fluids.
And Jared then reveals to Blue that his mother is in the house, but he does not reveal who his mother is.
There's only 2 options, dumbass.
Blue, it's Bowie Jane, by the way. He makes Blue believe that it's Felicia that is his mother, which to me was even dumber than just not coming out and saying that Sari was my mom if you're going to do it. Because now you're going to if Blue starts talking, you're going to now tip Felicia off instead of just trying to nip it in the bud. And Jared can't keep his mouth shut, reveals that his mom's in the game, but not who his mom is. And now, as of right now, Blue has not said anything. And
that's
Jared,
because she's smart. She stood and she looked at Sari in the face and she was like, it's Sari. So she didn't want to say anything. Because if she's not that smart, that means she can't even twist a light bulb in if she can't figure out that Sari is his mama. They look alike.
I was gonna say by relation, Jared,
that's right.
Denzel is actually Jared's dad.
No,
uncle.
Uncle Denzel.
That's right, because Cameron said the Felicia's
Jared Washington is in the house.
Jared Washington.
Okay, but here's the thing. Did you guys see it when it was going on?
I went back and watched it.
Okay, so I mean, he's like, mother is.
I'm sorry, Dad. That's my dad coming.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dad, but I didn't do it, and I'm trying to keep.
Dad, I have tried.
I'm trying to keep the cat covered.
We got cat porn going on and everything. Jesus.
Okay. This is what's killing me. I mean, he's like, my mother's in the house. And she essentially gives no reaction. And he said, I went to Fiji. Okay. Hello. If you know that Sari played Survivor, even if you've never seen it, Survivor goes on an island, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I mean, the only thing he did not do is draw a picture of Sari with the word Sari pointing at it. That's the only thing he did not do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And she is, I don't know, is she oblivious to this?
Does she even watch TV? Like, I don't think Blue I don't know. I think she's too busy dressing up Corey and having him say things like kitty, kitty, meow, meow for her Instagram followers. You know what I'm saying? To really understand.
Kim Matina, sit back up straight.
Don't you know Allison got ADD?
And Cerise still does not know that he's revealed this, correct?
I need her to find
Wait,
out
didn't
immediately.
I thought there was a conversation that they had about this.
Well, she had a conversation with Blue, kitty kitty purr. She had a conversation with Jared. She was scolding Jared, in fact, on the sofa during the while they still had the pressure cooker going on, with Izzy sitting next to her going, I'm the favorite child now, just so you know. I'm the favorite. And she was definitely scolding him. But no, as of today, she does not know that that Jared was having to clean up his DNA with a bleach wipe up
which
there.
Is also her DNA.
Which is also her DNA. So if there's a murder in the house, they could implicate Cerie. Just saying. So no, as of today, she does not know that Blue knows Jared's secret.
And when she does, I'm expecting. Well, if she finds out before Thursday, Blue is gone.
But is Blue going to blow it up on the way out the door if she's voted out?
Cerie will make her feel comfortable and make her feel like she's a part of the Fields 5 now. And
she's family.
And you are probably now carrying my grandchild.
We touched DNA.
And and Cerie will then on Thursday night go Godfather and eliminate her soon-to-be daughter-in-law. And that's what I think would ultimately happen. So I just don't. And I've said this from the beginning, and there have been a lot of people disagree with me. They have said Cerie will never cut Jared. Cerie will never cut Jared. First off, I get she's playing this for her son, but to play this for her son, she wants to win money for her son. And if Jared becomes that liability to where she cannot win the money, Cerie will send him home in a heartbeat.
She will.
It's like, did you not see that Cerie with Eric? Did you not see Cerie on the Traitors?
Yeah.
Cerie is brutal and makes you feel good about it on your way out the door. She will cut Jared.
She wants to be sitting there at the end, but if he's stopping either of them from getting to the end, she will send him home herself and ground him to the jury house in a heartbeat.
Absolutely.
And Jared is also scared that they will get he and Blue will get evicted from the house, but one of them will go to the jury house and the other one will not, and they'll find someone else. He's so worried about dumb shit like that and how many sexual partners she's had.
To be fair, Kat Dunn, ladies and gentlemen, Kat Dunn, Bella.
Priorities. But look, Cerie needs to cut her son. If her son was playing the game and doing the game justice and giving us what we need, I could see her not cut. He ain't pulling his weight. He's pulling something else. Okay?
Yeah.
This was... I think if Cerie finds out that he did this, this will be the straw that breaks her back. I think this will be, you had one job. I will clean up all your messes, but you had one secret.
Not all of them.
Not this one.
Look, let me tell you something. The mother of a son, I ain't cleaning up that mess. I ain't never cleaned up that mess. I've come across some messes and been like, you better get your ass in here and take care of this.
No.
Pick up the socks. Hey, let me
Sorry about that. We lost Andrew.
Do we think the stupid power of invincibility will cancel the? Is that this week? Like,
I don't think it's. She says they said tonight that we will find out the 4 playing on Thursday, but they did
Okay.
not say that the power will be given before
Yes.
Thursday.
Yeah, they did. And it's on the rules on the fine print. So voting ends at 9:00 tomorrow morning. The top 4 vote getters will play, and they can basically resurrect any evicted house guest, including themselves,
2 weeks.
which is enough to make me vote for JAG right now.
you know what? That is a
Because-
good idea.
Okay,
Because voting for JAG right now, if he gets evicted, he's going to bring himself back. If he does not get evicted, the odds are pretty good he's going to be on the block the following week, or he's going to be able to
do you think
make
he'd
an
save Blue?
alliance. Huh?
Do you think if Blue left this week, he'd save Blue instead?
Hell no. Knowing
No,
that
no,
it's
no,
good
no,
for
no.
2 weeks and he's already got 2 weeks on the block, hell no.
Here I would love to see Sari win it, and then Jared go next week and her not use it.
Oh, smack.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good.
Did you?
That's
Good for you,
good.
Caitlin. Caitlin put all her votes on JAG. Yay.
Yay.
I love that scenario though. Sari to have it and be like, no.
Yep, this week and next week is what it says in the fine print. There was something else someone said, but I can't see it. Sorry.
Can you see
No.
me scrolling?
No.
Huh?
Can you see me scrolling?
No,
the com-
she can scroll herself if she tries.
oh, okay.
I'm scrolling. There was someone else said something.
But I want to bring attention to this is not the Donatos 2.0. This is nothing like the Donatos
No.
2.0.
No, I don't think so either.
I'm a
Um,
little disappointed about they didn't bring up, and this is something I saw on the live feeds. Matt and Jag during the pressure cooker talking about having to pee so bad, how they could can we turn our bodies away and just chance it and see how far we can shoot our piss in the opposite direction? I'm like, is that a guy thing? Like, can you like project it out?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I don't know these things. I'm not a dude, so I'm like,
You know-
okay. But
Oh,
did
you don't
somebody
have
actually
snow.
pee?
You don't. Matt did.
Okay.
Because he made the comment after the fact. I can't believe I peed and it didn't even help. But
Someone told him to pee in a sock. Corey did, and I'm like, dude, you peeing in socks?
Well,
But,
Jared's doing
but
something
last
else in his
time-
socks, so
Bo peed in a bottle in 6.
What did Matt pee in?
The wall.
So he was able to shoot that far?
Oh, he just peed.
he's an
Doesn't
Olympic
matter.
swimmer.
Oh, was he already
would
out
too.
when he did it? Was he already out?
No.
No, because they let Mimi
Oh.
leave when she wanted to go pee after she was out. That's where the conversation took place.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay.
plus, you saw her come back in after she
Yeah.
did with the Star Trek doors. Oh, yes, you can. Yeah, I mean, Allison, I know you don't get much snow down there, if any, in Memphis, but
Maybe once a year.
have you never heard about guys peeing, writing their name in the snow?
I've heard that, and my husband has threatened to do it.
Oh God,
but-
Tyler's here. Good Lord, we're in trouble. Oh Lord.
Tyler, no, you need to just turn right back around.
Tyler, just leave.
Just
Just
leave.
Hi,
leave.
We're
Tyler.
talking about pissing
Hi,
in the snow.
Tyler, but just leave.
I'm trying, Tyler. I'm trying.
Okay, so now we've got Jared has told Blue. And by the way, I mentioned this to Allison earlier. Why didn't Blue and Red just make a fake alliance and call it purple as they
So
should
down
have?
for it.
Brilliant.
But I mean, does nobody understand mixing colors to make mixing primaries to get secondary colors? So they could have totally been team purple. And that's what I refer to them anyway. But, oh my God, Allison, your father is now talking about peeing in the snow.
Yeah, the hardest part is dotting the I's and crossing the T's. Do you understand me better now? I have to see you where I'm a child.
Oh my God. Good for you, Jim. Yes. But anyway, so once Blue and Jared took care of the whole Cerie topic that Blue didn't catch on to, now they go on and played rock, paper, scissors under the blanket. Left DNA that could implicate Cerie in a murder.
And CSI crime scene.
And then the worst part, the fact that he was using bleach wipes and dryer sheets to clean off the cushion.
Dryer sheets?
Okay, yeah, he was using bleach wipes and dryer sheets.
Hold on, pause. Allison was okay with the bleach wipes, but she draws the line at dryer sheets.
But dryer sheets are disgusting.
That is such a crazy combination to me.
Allison's like, bleach wipes, okay. Dryer sheets.
Dryer sheets are
like he couldn't go down and get a towel, maybe. I don't know.
Allison's reaction is going to be Cerie's reaction. Dryer sheets. She's going to be humiliated. Did I not teach you anything?
Yes, Joseph, I believe I might have broken Allison right there.
No.
The new ship name, it's not Blarid or Jaloo, it is Dryer Sheet.
Yeah,
I will for now and always call the Blue Alliance Dryer Sheet.
The dryer sheets. Or you could just call it Bounce.
Or
hey, baby, you want to go bounce?
Bounce.
Tyler, he has no control over the three of us. Just pointing it out. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I'm not sorry. Anyway, so we've got the Bounce Alliance up there playing rock, paper, scissors. And
yes, bounce. Hashtag bounce.
The Bounce Alliance. Or Snuggle.
Snuggle.
Blue is trying to catch the tide.
Oh!
But what does Jared gain?
Oh my God!
This is terrible. This is terrible.
I am so sorry. This is why Allison doesn't let me on here very often.
No, this is why I let you. I need to see what color shades you can turn Andrew.
What scent was the dryer sheet? Do we know this?
It was sure as hell wasn't spring fresh.
Was it lavender? I don't know.
I don't think we've got that fresh, clean fun going on there. But okay, how many people all afternoon long, when anybody's been up there playing bumper pool, and I see somebody grab a blanket to lay down back there, I'm like, no, you guys do not know.
You don't know.
Tyler said it was clean linen.
Clean linen.
Huh?
Tyler said it was clean linen.
He said
Clean linen.
Oh, was it? Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, good God. No, now we're getting
What's
visual
Kitty?
aids.
Hey, Kitty.
Now we're getting visual aids. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Just to put everything in perspective here,
Oh, Lord have mercy.
it's outdoor fresh.
Oh.
Oh, I have those too.
I have Bounce.
Yeah.
I have the kind
Bounce
for
dryer sheets, outdoor fresh.
I have the animal Bounce dryer sheets that keep the hair off your clothes.
Oh,
Oh.
do you? Yeah, but when things are outdoor fresh for indoor dirty. So, whatever.
Ooh, I'm so thirsty.
Okay, so I'm going to try to rein this in. We're getting close to our hour mark. So predictions, who is going home this week?
Blue.
Blue.
Do we know though?
I
Once
think-
Cerie finds out, blue.
Yeah. I
But
think
what if
so
she
too.
doesn't find out? Is it Jag?
But no, I don't think. I think Blue's smart enough to try to keep this under. If she finds out, it's going to be through Jared. Blue's going to keep her mouth shut while she's on the block. If Blue's going to do anything with this information, she's going to survive the block first. Because I think that Blue trying to use this against anybody is going to still send her ass home, right? So like Blue has to stay quiet and then try to use it. But so if Cerise finds out, it's going to be from Jared.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, but I don't think.
Jared knows
think
better.
Yeah, and I don't believe that Jared doesn't know better about
That's what I'm
anything.
hoping he does.
But
Judging by Cerise like little mom fake smile thing that happened when Heisem was like, "Oh my gosh, Jared, you and Blue, you're such a cute couple," and Cerise was ah, ha, ha, ha. Anything that has to
Yes.
do with Blue and Jared, Cerise is like, no, she got to go.
that's the scary music. I loved that, by the way. That was the best
That was
thing they've
great.
done so far this season was Cerise with her looks.
Her
And-
zooming in when they zoomed in on her, glaring at them across the backyard. We were in the just the
Perfection.
I love it. I love it.
Perfection.
Yes.
But I think that Jag has presented great arguments to them on why he should stay as opposed to Blue going, since POV hasn't been played yet. So he's only fighting for himself.
Mm-hmm.
And he brought a lot of information to Felicia and Suri and Izzy. And with that information, I think build a certain level of trust that now they want to keep him as opposed, and by the way, and that certain level of trust definitely threw a lot of shade on Cameron. So I think that that's going to help him out a lot. Yep. Jag is working overtime to save your draft team.
Because it's
Tyler,
all about you, Tyler, isn't it?
all I've got to say is, oh, living on a prayer. Sorry, Tyler.
Oh my God, he doesn't even know that song. Behind you, who?
John
So
Bobby.
the majority thinks Blue. I still think it's going to be Jag.
I think it's
Jared's
going to be
going
Jag too. I just really do because, like, Jared and Blue are like votes for helping Suri and them, right? Or no?
Joseph asked Kim a question specifically.
Oh,
But before we get to that, is there any other Big Brother talk?
I really think Jag's going. I don't co-sign dryer sheets to clean up ejaculations. I just ew.
no.
Joseph
And-
asked a question. If Kim wants to answer that, that's absolutely good. But this teacher is going to head to bed. So it was great seeing everyone tonight. I will not be here Thursday night, but Allison and Tyler will be back on Thursday night. I don't know if Jackie's here Thursday.
I'll be
or
here.
not. Jackie's here. We're hosting our opening tournament this weekend for our speech and debate season at our school, and we have 400 entries, and it starts on Friday. So that's why I'm not at the snacks. This is our concession stand behind me that you see.
I was about to say.
So
Be thirsty.
I won't be here Thursday, but I will let Kim talk if she has tried out because I know these stories. So I'll let Kim talk about that. But good night, everyone. I'll see you lovely ladies next week. Tyler, I'm sorry. I have no control over what happens in the next. However,
Andrew needs a shower.
Bye, Andrew. Love
Bye,
you.
Andrew.
Love you all. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Get the dryer sheets out. Anyway, Joseph, no, I did not apply for Big Brother this year because I had dental work that I started back in February. And literally got home last night. And so I was in Costa Rica until late last night and had lots and lots of dental work. So I did not apply for it. So
There was a
maybe next
rumor. I don't know if you know this, but when we did our draft, there was a lot of speculation about the Miss Kim Matina
Oh my
going dark on the social medias. And we were like, wait a minute, what's going on? Why is it? What a coincidence here. Like we didn't even have the draft yet. We were speculating at this point. And
yeah, I had a lot of messages from people going, "Oh my God, are you in sequester right now? If you don't answer me, I know you are," and all this. And I was like, I turned everything off because I had so much shit to do to get ready to go. I've been gone for the last 3 weeks. So I just happened to have deactivated stuff coincidentally right when they were going into sequester, which I did not know at the time. But no, I did not try out. I did not apply in any way, shape, or form. Who knows? Maybe next year. We'll see.
yes.
I'm old enough to be the token old lady now. So, and oh yeah, I would have had a good time in
Girl,
there.
apparently I'm old enough to be the token old lady at this point that, I'm 46 and Bowie got a lie. She's 46 and wants to say she's 35. And I'm like, bitch, own it.
Okay.
Own it.
But the one thing I don't think anybody can dispute is that this season has been entertaining, and there has been quite a bit of strategy going on, the number of alliances. But the bottom line is it's a social strategic game, and the socialization that's there. Look at who's the oldest players in there: Felicia, Sari, Bowie. Okay, whatever. Every candy bar has its nuts. Izzy, right? These are all the oldest players, and these are the ones that are making this year. Oh, hold on.
You okay?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
You okay?
Was it Benny?
Hold on. Benny just stood up and closed my laptop.
I knew it had to be a
I'm
cat.
sorry. You get down. You're such a bad boy.
You naughty boy. You just licking yourself all during the show.
Here, go chase a Velcro curler or something. Oh, I threw it at him and it just stuck to his fur. Anyway, so I would hope that this should prove to the casting people and production and stuff that this is the first woman over the age of 50, and we got 2 of them here and one close to it, since Rennie.
Seriously,
okay?
yeah.
Plenty of older men, but really, how much value have any of those older men brought other than Cliff Notes and Kevin? Kevin was rather entertaining with his mafia stories at times. But other than that, there haven't been any women. And it's
and I'm so excited that they changed it up and really, I feel like, and I could get emotional just talking about it. This season has brought back so many memories of Big Brother in the early days for me. And I was telling Tyler, I said, you don't get, I said, man, during Big Brother 6, you didn't have iPads back then. I didn't have an iPhone I could watch live feeds on. Dude, I was in my bed with my laptop on my husband's side of the bed, laying there with a pillow at night, watching these live feeds on my laptop. And I can just remember my husband coming in the bed like, God damn it. Remember this? Yeah, this freaking laptop.
They brought back a love that I had for Big Brother.
Yes, definitely.
Up to about maybe season 13, maybe 14 a little bit, but that I thought was gone for good. And people that are new school Big Brother that have gone back and watched episodes, but never knew what live feeds were about, are watching this going, I get it. I understand now. Because feeds the last couple of seasons, it's not all about, doing choreographed dances.
Yeah.
The last few seasons, they've done their best to try and entertain us, but nothing was organic.
Mm.
Okay. This season, it's very much organic. I mean, having Felicia look at the camera and say, I need Lowry seasoning salt. I need accent. You'll see it on the shelf, ACCENT accent. And I'm going, and then she gets all of it in her basket.
I wish they had aired her getting her basket. That was the greatest. She's just so excited about these little things that like I can relate to.
Absolutely. Garlic powder instead of garlic salt. She was onion powder, not onion salt. She was so specific, and I loved it.
Yeah.
And just the conversations and the laughter, the amount of laughter in the house this season has been amazing. And I owe a lot of that to really Felicia, Suri, because they know how to have real conversations.
They have life under their belt. And like for me, I really feel like 10 years, starting in 2013, that's when Big Brother really kind of started going down for me. And they started trying to bring it, how Big Brother got its groove back by recycling and bringing back old and doing it, but they weren't doing it right. There was something missing. And I'm trying to polish a turd. When I started covering Big Brother 8 years, doing this 8 years ago, and then doing it live with bringing people in, and we're desperately trying to make this entertaining and make sense of this dumb, stupid. Because when you get into it, that is about around the time that social media, to me, really started interfering. That's when the influence from Instagram started coming in. That's when the Twitter started, like that. Around that time frame, to me, is when it really, like 2013, is when it really just, we're casting for the wrong reason. We're doing this. People are taking, and to hear Jen talk about from Big Brother 6 during that interview, she got fired from her job.
She got fired from her job.
Letters were sent to her. Yeah.
In addition to her father flying out to fly her back safely because of everything. But even what Joseph says in here about BB Can 11 having no feeds, right? No feeds at all, to having
what a big
feeds that people are literally hanging on, because if you step away for a matter of hours,
oh my God,
yes,
you missed everything.
I haven't watched feeds like this. I haven't watched feeds like this in freaking 13. Even like I watch the feeds, but I am not watching the feeds. Like I'm listening to it, and I'm it's in the background, but I'm like stopping what I'm doing and really investing. And it's just such a breath of fresh air, because I'm telling y'all, every year Tyler and I have this one-on-one meeting, like, dude, I don't know if we can do this, or I don't know if I want to cover it. Like this is what's, I don't know. Like, and then this season happens, and we're so like pumped, because we go from this is Big Brother episode 1, and then we get to the finale, and we're like, we're not even covering it the night that it's live. We're just doing it 2 days later. Like,
I mean, seriously. So now I have to wonder, because of how dynamic these feeds have been, and I think that it's shown new viewers as well as old viewers that this is the reason for the feeds. Because now you compare this to what the edit is on the show.
Yes.
And what you're seeing is the final result of 2 days worth of flipping and flopping and going back and forth, and deals being made and deals being broken. And oh my God, what are we doing? And right up to before the live eviction. And if you do not have the feeds, you have no idea what transpired. So now I have to wonder, because remember that Arissa is a huge Big Brother fan, and Arissa watches the feeds, right? So I'm wondering if she's watching them and thinking, somehow we've got to have the feeds back for BB Can. I
That
wonder
was the
if
biggest
they will
mistake.
come back
Yeah.
because of BBUS.
Yeah.
So
Like,
because you cannot, that's the whole premise. Big Brother is watching, right?
yeah, that's why it's called Big Brother.
That's why it's called Big Brother.
Mhm,
Exactly. That is what made it unique from season 1 to anything else. And nobody has been able to duplicate that, period. And it is still the uniqueness of it. So I really hope that the dynamics of season 25 will allow BB Can to come back with the feeds. I really hope so, because they do great casting
Yeah.
and they need the feeds. They need the feeds. And also, it's the one show where there's not as much question about, there were a lot of questionable things happened in BB Can 11 that were not explained. Well, I'm sure they would have been if the feeds were on.
Right.
But that it's huge when people are like, well, these episodes are kind of boring. And it's like, that's why you watch the feeds, people,
Yeah.
And you don't even like, is that, well, I have a life. I don't have time to watch the feeds. It doesn't have anything to do with having a life. You can have it on in the background and
Exactly.
be clear and working and cleaning your house and know what's going on, listening. It doesn't have anything to do with, people are not just sitting there watching the feeds and not doing anything else. Well, I can't speak for everybody. There probably are some people sitting in underwear doing things we don't want to talk about, watching shit. Okay. But I know for us, I know we're not doing that. Okay.
They're playing rock, paper, scissors.
They're playing rock, paper, scissors with dryer sheets and Clorox wipes.
They're going to bounce.
They're going to bounce.
The bounce.
They about to bounce.
Oh Lord.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm hoping that this new cat, bringing what's old is new again back. I think that opens the doors for more for people like me and Jackie and Kim. I think they would have gold casting, the three of us. I mean, let's have more of this because it's relatable and we get it. And I don't want to see this other shit like I don't want to shit on Blue too much, but dude, she was a last. Dude, you could just tell she was a fill-in or something.
She was an alternate.
Yeah, she was an alternate, and it's just it's showing, like, you can really tell by just behaviors and how people are doing things. It's just like, man, just get rid of Blue. Jag wants to be here. He's playing. And I was like, well, we got to get rid of him because he wants to be here and he's playing. Yeah, but do you really want to chance someone like Blue winning? I mean, it's just, I can't co-sign that.
Representing your season.
No, that is not representing Big Brother 25. If that, I don't want to talk about it.
I'm telling you, I don't want to see a finale night with a Velcro roller. I just don't. I can't. But I think that we've got an opportunity here as viewers. And I agree with you 100%, Allison. I don't sit on my happy ass watching feeds all day.
Yeah.
I play music in the background for like 250 days a year, and I have Big Brother feeds in the background for 100 days. It's as simple as that. And if there's something really exciting going on, all of a sudden I'm getting notifications on the phone, and it's like, ooh, I better see what's going on the feeds.
Yeah.
Simple as that. It really is not absolute craziness. It's not taking away from my life at all, except in the middle of the night. And I wish I hadn't.
Pressure cooker.
When I, I should be bouncing instead of them, but that's not
right. But it's like Friday. I had a lot of filing to do for work, and I work from home, so I had all this paperwork like all over the floor, and I was organizing it. And I had the pressure cooker competition was going on till at least 10 o'clock my time in the morning, and I just had it on while I was, and I had the quad cam on, and I was going back and forth who I wanted to hear talk. And I mean, so it's not like you can have a life and stuff. It's fun.
I agree.
It's a fun thing.
I
And maybe
agree.
if you're saying things like that, maybe you shouldn't be watching Big Brother, because let's just say, I'm going to call it the way it is. All you people out there who have been saying that we need lives and we're obsessed with reality shows, well, with this writer strike going on and everything, guess what your ass is watching?
Reality shows.
You're watching
baby.
reality shows. Take a sit.
Very true.
You know, and that's what this fall is going to be. This fall is going to be filled with reality shows and game shows, because it's unscripted. And by being not scripted, of course, that takes care of the writers until they're able to get back to work. And they're also pulling from other countries. So, for example, I've heard that we will have something coming from the UK that we're going to start getting, like, you know how like there's Love Island.
Can we get Big Brother UK?
Huh?
Can we get Big Brother UK?
You know what? Possibly. Never know. We may see they're able to fill in with those if they've got contracts. They can do that. So, you know, so we're going to see a whole lot of stuff, because we're not going to have new movies to go to.
No. Well, CBS is so desperate, and Paramount Plus, that they are going to start airing Yellowstone from the very beginning. I saw that tonight, and I was like, really? You're going to have to edit the shit out of that show.
No kidding. Because even though it was on Paramount, it was on Paramount streaming.
Yeah.
And they dropped the F-bomb many times. It is also very graphic as far as hello, it's Montana. That's my home, by the way. And the Dutton Ranch is in Dillon, Montana. And that's like 3 hours away from Yellowstone. Fun fact, in case any of you ever want to go up there. But Kevin Costner he's another one that's aged very, very well, in my opinion.
He's living the wild, fancy-free single life now. He's got that ironclad prenup, and his wife is doing everything. Ex-wife doing everything she can.
She's trying to do everything.
I need $389,000 a month in child support. And he came back and went, that is for her monthly cosmetic procedures. I'm not stupid.
Yep. So, but yeah, they're starting, what is it, September 27th or something?
I think it's after Labor Day. They're going to start airing that.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of interested to see how they
wait till they get to season 3. It's going to be about a 15-minute show on the season 2 cliffhanger, season 3 cliffhanger, season 4 start, because there's carnage all over the place, by the way.
It's going to be
my goodness.
Spoiler alert. But I will say, one of the best shows on television. I hope it translates well onto NBC.
Yeah, I'm excited because they're really pulling. They got Josh Duhamel hosting some kind of show where they're playing cornhole and all
Buddy
kinds.
game.
What's it called? Buddy games?
Buddy games. It's going to be. They're positioning it on Wednesday night in between Big Brother, and they're sandwiching it between Big Brother and the challenge.
I got my limits.
Try and get the audience.
I got my limits. Like, I can't do it. The chicken contest that they did on Big Brother last week, that was some white people shit. They were sick. Like, I mean, it was. I was like, that is some bullshit, y'all. Come on. Got them. I just, no. I can't. I would have been like, no.
Jackie, you got something to say. I know you do.
No, I'm sitting here sniggling. I'm just listening. I'm just snickering, just sniggling.
Jackie, I know you.
No. I honestly enjoy these conversations with with OG watchers because I'm still so new. I started off as casual, still so new. My husband is now obsessed. So I love
Is he?
listening to
Yes.
I love listening to what Big Brother used to be because I never saw myself in Big Brother, like you were saying, Allison. Is that
Yeah,
now we're in an
true.
age of Big Brother where like there's so much more variety and personalities and casting. So no, I don't have anything. I love to just sit and listen because now I know what I'm looking for. I know what to compare it to. I'm a
Yeah.
Survivor person, so
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No.
coming back, and it's gonna be 90 minutes long. Lord help me, Jesus. Woo!
What's that?
It's gonna be 90 minutes. But
A
how?
Survivor.
Yes,
Survivor
Yes,
movies
it
every
is.
week.
it's
Survivor and The Amazing Race. Both of them
yeah.
will be 90 minutes.
Uh,
And can I just tell you, I feel so bad for the Amazing Race that's airing, right?
uh-huh.
They're skipping a season.
What?
Okay. So I don't remember the season numbers, but they're skipping a season and then airing the 90-minute ones because the season that they're skipping was shot towards the end of the pandemic. So
Oh,
people are masked and stuff like that because of travel regulations. And they shot the one that's showing more with the intent of it being a 90-minute show. They were able to edit it that way. And the only
okay.
reason I know this is, and they are going to show the missing season on Paramount Plus, but it's only
Okay.
going to be streamed.
Okay.
The other one will
Oh,
be aired. And I only know this because one of the contestants on the season that will not air is Danny Butler. Do you remember Danny Butler from Sequester?
Yeah.
Okay, so he and his mom are Team Walla Walla Washington on
Oh
it.
my God, that is so cool.
I saw like you know how when the Amazing Race takes off and there's people and they're taking pictures to try and spoil it, who are the teams before they ever edit it?
Mhm.
Someone posted a picture of him and his mom, and they've got on green shirts and it says Walla Walla. And I'm like,
Awesome.
oh my God, that's Danny Butler and his mom. And I messaged him, and even though he can't confirm it until they release the cast, he's like, I really appreciate that you recognized me. And it's like, yeah, I do. So that one, I feel bad for him because it's not going to be on CBS. It'll
Yeah,
be on
that
Paramount.
would be my luck. I'd finally make it on a show and it's just streamed and I'm like I'll be like, you know that show on Netflix? No, I've never heard of it. Well, I'm on it if
yep.
anyone's curious.
Yeah, so go look it up. And Netflix is getting away with murder because they're literally like winners of all their shows are getting like $100,000. That's it. That's like BB Can,
As
Yeah.
$100,000.
as much
Um,
money as Netflix makes.
And Netflix is making hand over fist and raising their rates and this, that, and the other thing. And The Circle, all those $100,000. I think that's horrible.
Hmm.
Yeah, they need to up the price a little bit on that. I'm serious,
Survivor
like a
has
lot.
been $1 million for 45 seasons.
For 23 damn years.
Mm.
For 23 years, they have been at 1 million with the exception of Winners at War. It's like, bump that sucker up a little bit. There's been
Hmm.
slight inflation,
Yeah.
but right now, why bump it up? It's going to get the viewership because there's the writer's strike.
Things are gonna get interesting here. I'm excited. Well, I guess we better wrap this up.
Yeah, we're just sitting here yakking away. I'm sure everybody's left us.
But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We will definitely be back Thursday for the eviction episode. So hope everybody has a wonderful evening. Subscribe on YouTube. You get notifications when we go live, and Tyler will post this on the Spotify or Apple's, whatever thingies that we're on and stuff. Yeah. Become a patron. You can watch the episode live with us on Thursday nights. We watch yes, Valencia, thank you.
Yay, Valencia!
Yay, Valencia. You can if you're a patron, I have a link on the Patreon only page, and it does not change. If you want to watch live with me during Thursday night's live eviction show, click that link and watch it. We joke around during the commercials and talk a lot of smack. It's a lot of fun, and that's it. So Kim, as always, it's a pleasure. Jackie, thank you so much, guys. This has been, I'm sorry it went south. What can I say? When we got Kim on the show,
it wasn't south. It wasn't south. This is fun. It was My Weekly Meltdown After Dark.
That's right. My Weekly Meltdown After Dark. And remember,
I blame my cat.
Yes,
I blame my cat
with
for
Benny.
it all.
Once Benny got up there and aired it out, I was done. I was done.
Don't forget, #bounce.
#bounce, everybody. And remember, don't use Clorox wipes with dryers.
Don't use Clorox wipes on
to
fabric.
clean anything. I'm shocked. Wow. What an evening.
So funny.
All right. Good night, everyone. God bless and take care. Bye-bye.